So, is the new awaited update that we've all been waiting so long for gonna make that much of a difference?
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, if you're old school, you know what we're all about by now. So come on in with a big fat brew. Maybe, I don't know, like a Kit Kat or something, or a Twix. And dunk it and watch the rest of the video. So, what we're going to look at today is the new update for Helix 2.8, which has been the fabled, the waited for, which is, I think, where Owen Hammer have got involved now. So it looks like a complete overhaul of all of the internals as well. It's kind of like a soft reboot, which is really cool. Some great amps that I can't wait for. So the Revv Red's in there, can't wait for that. But what I'm going to do, this video, maybe I'll be able to do it in both, or I might have to do this in a two-parter. But basically this one, I'm going to go through the update, which historically with Line 6 is a little bit faffy. So you've got to go in, you've got to update your editor, you've got to update your uploader, you've got to update your updater, and then you've got to, sorry, I'm just going to pick, like, whatever that is out my eye. So, updating Helix is notoriously faffy. So you have to kind of download new updaters, download new firmware, download a new editor. And the question has always been for me, and I forget every time, is if I'm downloading a new editor, it won't allow me to see my old Helix. So how do I do the update? So I'm now looking at downloading the updater first, which is better than the one I've got, which I was at 1.6. Okay, so let's get this. Right, quite possibly the worst environment as well for doing an update, because it's like 150 degrees in my studio and I'm sweating cobs, and it's notoriously frustrating anyway. So now I've downloaded the latest updater, I'm going to run that. Agree with all that stuff you don't read. We're going to turn off the Helix. Helix is off. Right, we're going to make sure that all doors are closed down, so I've got nothing open. Right, so you're not using a hub, you're directly sticking that right in. Okay, then launch Line 6 Updater. You turn on your Helix. Faff, it's pure faff. You should just be able to plug your Helix in, it auto detects within the edit software, and you just press update. So now I'm going to click on it, and it now does state that I can update. I'm going to update, I'm going to continue, I'm going to accept. So now I need to download, download and install the latest version of HX Edit, which I'm ready to do. That is ready to install. Okay, so it won't let me open that while this is connected. So it says, download install the latest version of Helix, open HX Edit file, pull down menu, create backup, follow prompt to create full state backup of your Helix setlist, presets, IRs and global settings. Using L6 updater, update your Helix firmware. So I've just tried to do that and it states I can't do it while this is still open. So straight away it's conflicting. So I can't do that at this stage. So what I would then have to do is cancel out of this to then do the backup. Right, so now it's saying with the addition of Command Center hotkeys function feature, updating to this release requires resetting the device twice. Line 6 Updater will reset your device halfway through the update process. At this time, your device will display an error message. Do not be alarmed, this is expected. Click OK to start the update. What? Why Line 6? Please wait would be better than this is fucked. Now we're installing the firmware. This is going to take a while, so we can play. I'm going to maybe put a little PlayStation on. Eat shit, fuckface! Remember, before you do any of this, back up. Let that be a lesson to you. Currently updating, doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm a little bit worried. The first part of the update is now complete. You can safely ignore the error message on your device. which I haven't got. At this time, macOS will launch the keyboard setup assistant. Simply dismiss this pop-up and click OK. What? On we go. So I don't know, maybe I'm just going to go and kill some more folk. Let's play some more PlayStation. Look at all the new things we get. So we get a new 1950 Fender with Tweed Deluxe normal channel. We get a bright channel. We get the classic Fender 58 Tweed Deluxe with a jumped channel. Then you get the Grammatico Lagrange. That's normal channel, bright channel, jump channels. Then you get the Revv generator. That's what I'm interested in. And then you get a bass model. So realistically, it's a fuck ton of Fender and this Grammatico. You get a few distortion effects, which is brilliant. So a Zen Drive, an Analog Man, Prince of Tone, King of Tone, a Tech 21 Sanson bass driver, a bass overdrive from Ampeg, and a Muga Fuga, which is a filter effect for bass, and a couple of new EQ effects. Absolutely great, and loads of new things that everyone wants. So I'll put a link in the description below of all of the good shit you get for free off Line 6. Right, okay, so I've now got the device updated 2.8, turn off my Helix, and then I put it back on doing 7 and 8. This is completely going to get rid of every preset I've ever made, but I don't mind because they're all much of a muchness anyway. So let's do that. So I'm coming over to the Helix, I'm turning it off, I'm pressing the 2 leftmost keys down, and I'm turning it back on, and I'm back on. So now, hopefully, I can now open HX Edit, and it'll find my Helix, and all will be well. So we've got all of the amps, and it's all updated, and I've completely wiped my stuff, but I don't mind doing that. And what I would definitely do though, before you do any of that, update first. Okay, let's hear what these things sound like. So, loaded up. I'm really aware of the Placated Dirty channel. In the heat, I didn't record it without the update. I lost my mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell you what I think. So this is the Placator with the mic and cab. How normal. Kind of feels the same. Yeah, so I don't think there's much difference between the actual presets, but let's have a little listen to that Revv. So basically nothing, I'm just running it in. I do change it to a 421 dynamic mic though, and I always tend to use the 412 Kali V30 for most of my high gain stuff. So let's go for the Revv. Okay, so this is what it sounds like as is. I apologise, it's like 750 degrees in here. Oh my god. Right, okay, so what we could do is I'm going to basically go and build now go and build a preset. with the Plicator, because I know what that sounds like, and with the Revv, because I don't know what that sounds like, but I want to make it sound beefy. I'm going to come back and I'm going to play both of them, and I'm going to give you an honest opinion on whether or not I think they've actually changed anything in the old presets, or whether or not this new amp sounds super cool and rad. Right, so bear with me, I'm going to make a preset or two. So, I've cracked some windows because it's fucking boiling. And now what I've done is I've set up the Revv. All I basically had to do was to put an 808 tube screamer in front of it. So what I normally do is I run the gain at virtually nothing, the tone I leave at 6.5, and I just crank the volume up to 10. And that's really tightened it up, and then I add a little bit of stereo delay, which some might people think is a lot, but it's kind of a little bit for That's got a killer tone. Yeah, awesome, feels good as well, nice to play. So that's the Revv. I really like it, that sounds absolutely epic. Didn't do pretty much any tweaking to the amp at all. That's as it comes, pretty much, straight out the bat. Straight out the bat, straight out the bag, straight off the bat, I don't know. But yeah, it's really good. I like the fact that there's a detailing called aggression as well, that just gives it a little bit more bite. Right man, let's have a little listen to the Plicator, which is the one that I've been driving with. Let's see what I think about that. Right guys, so now we're at the Plicator. And this is kind of how I'd have it. Again, exactly the same preset. I've got a little bit of 808 in front of it. I'm running the amp pretty much as is. Yeah, it sounds. So this is what the Plicator sounds like. So I'm going to take back what I initially said. I do think it actually sounds better now. Weird. Sounds a little bit more tubey, a little bit realer. Maybe it's the IRs, maybe it's just a little tweaking, or maybe just the system just is a little bit more powerful now. It definitely feels a lot more real. Yeah, definitely realer. Cool. Alright man, so that's it. So that's the update there. That's what it sounds like. What we'll do for the next video is maybe just look at kind of some of the other free new stuff that we've got for this update. But yeah, I'm impressed. It's like the Plicator definitely sounds better than it did. I haven't looked at any of the other amps yet, but I'm surely going to, but maybe not today because it's fucking I'm dying of heat exhaustion.
Taxi! 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 Dead. I'm dead. Taxi! Here, boy. The heat. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm finished.
But I'm definitely going to look at that Revv amp as being my go-to amp now. I think it's kicked the applicator off the top spot. Sounds bloody ace. Right, I hope you agree. So that's the Helix 2.8. It's definitely made the Helix better. Well done line 6. And the updating wasn't so bad. I was initially panicking. It's still a bit of a faff though. Let's just have a plug in your Helix, update available, click here to update, please. Line 6, that'd be awesome. Right guys, we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully this one isn't too long. Peace.
What an asshole.